Sup everybody, my name is Shimo Evolved, and for today's video we're gonna talk about Jurassic World Rebirth. It's the newest Jurassic movie of the Jurassic franchise, and sure, that might not be the best, but it's definitely a hell of a lot more better than Dominion. Anyway, before you say anything, yes, I do have Jim Corbett. If any of you know, then shout out to him in the comments. Anyway, I'm going to talk about Jurassic World Rebirth. Let's talk dinosaurs. I did not know what to do for the intro. Anyway, let's talk about the dinosaurs, and then I'll talk about the problems, and I'll talk about the good things about it, and what might be the future, alright? Alright? Alright, here we go. The dinosaurs. Let's start with my personal favorite. I don't care. Bruce the T-Rex. And also, before you ask, why do I call the T-Rex from Rebirth Bruce? Well, ever since I saw the second trailer to the movie, and I saw him swim, it reminded me of the shark from Jaws. And they call him Bruce, is that correct? So that's why I call him that. Dumb name, even though his name is Ember or something like that. I don't really care if it's a him. I don't really know. Anyway, Bruce the T-Rex is gigantic. He's a kaiju. Jesus, he's a kaiju. And he can swim. That's more terrifying. Yeah, there's nothing I can say about him because we don't really know much about him except for he's a big fella. Yeah. The Velociraptors. They did him dirty. Jesus Christ. They did him dirty. I don't mean to talk bad about Jesus, but oh my God, they did him so dirty. They hyped him up through the toys and merchandise, and they gave him the Pianosaurus treatment. I'm like, oh God, come on. I'm like, yeah, boy. And then when I see the Mutodon come in and kill him, I'm like, this is bullshit. Sorry for my cussing. Yeah, there's not much I can say, but if I can look anything at the merchandise, then it's beautiful. They are beautiful. There's nothing more I can say about the Velociraptors. At least we have a Velociraptor, alright? That's what I can say about it. That's the only good thing I can say. At least we have a Velociraptor. Even if they die. The Mutodons. I really hate this part. The Mutodons, it's basically a Muto with mixed with a Velociraptor, or basically any Dromaeosaur and a Pterosaur. Yeah, but just like the Dromaeosaurs, they hunt in packs. They apparently eat Velociraptors apparently, and they love the ruin that make a fan cry. Velociraptor fans out there, I'm sorry. Shout out for Velociraptor and justice for Velociraptors in comments. The D-Rex. I actually like his inclusion. It's like if you mix the Indominuses, the Indoraptors, Rexies, and Godzilla, basically. If you mix them all together, that's basically what you get, because that's what he kind of looks like. But I actually like his inclusion. The fact of his origin, I liked his inclusion, but I am kind of sad that he has like 3 minutes of screen time. I'd be thinking he'd be like a big villain, but nope, he's just sad, and I like those kind of characters like Jason Voorhees, for example. I don't know. I know nothing about Jason Voorhees. I'm sorry. The Dunkleosteus. Yeah, there's nothing I should say. It's just a head. The Mosasaurus and the Spinosaurus. They look beautiful. The Spinosaurus definitely aren't SA7, but at least they're the species. You know what I mean? At least they're the species, and we definitely know that they're returning in the sequel if there is a sequel. The Mosasaurus, it might not be the Mosasaurus we all know and love from Jurassic World and all the way to Dominion. Dominion can suck ass. Sorry. It might not be the same Mosasaurus, but hey, it's kind of beautiful, honestly. I like how it looks realistic. And yeah, the Osteoderms And it also has a kick-ass toy with this tiny little guy over here. Me, 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 me. Okay, I'll stop playing. Oh my god. Also, I made a good set over here. And if you hear rain in the background, it's raining outside. If you're wondering what that is, yeah, it's rain. Thundering outside. Thundering like God. Sorry, that's a song. What else? Oh yeah, the Quetzalcoatlus. The Quetzalcoatlus, they're demons. I feel so bad for that one guy. Licoric, is that his name? Tell me in the comments, what's his name? I thought it was Licoric, whatever his name is. I felt so bad for him when I saw him in the mouth. Reminded me of Eddie Carr, is that his name? From The Lost World, when he got split in half by the T-Rex couple Buckando. I felt so bad for that guy. And I have never felt bad for anybody else than Licoric and Eddie Carr. I feel so bad for him. Yeah, that gave me a nightmare. After I watched, I'm gonna be honest with you. After I got out of the theater, when I went to bed that night, I had a dream where I was swallowed by a Quetzalcoatlus. That was not pleasant. Jesus. What else? The Titanosaurs. Yeah, they're beautiful. But they did do a lot of weird stuff with their tails. Yeah. When they're making love, they use their tails really weirdly. But hey, love is love, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna judge them for it, and I did like them. I actually liked the Titanosaurs. They were beautiful. Made me cry. I remember looking at my dad when he took me to this movie. I looked over, I'm crying, and he's crying because of how beautiful it is. Just the scientist, paleontologist guy, um, the paleontologist wannabe. Yeah, I'm calling him that because he called the Quetzalcoatlus and the Mosasaurus dinosaurs, even though they're not, which pissed me off and probably a lot of other people. Um, that was not pleasant for me. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm listening to the rain. What else was? Oh yeah, the amphibians that were in this movie. Yeah, they were really interesting. I didn't know what they were, but if you guys know what it is, let me know in the comments. Oh wait a sec, I just realized this is my first movie review I've done. Let me know if you would like more on this channel. The amphibians are interesting, basically. The compies, even though we see them for like 10 seconds, I like the new colors. Finally, finally have something that's not green. Yeah, red and blue, and that eel thing. I thought it was like a mutated titanoboa, like that thing in the water. What was that? It's like a mutated eel or something. I don't know. I can't say anything about that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought that the Titanoboa was in this because You all probably know who Gaming Beaver is. He made a video about Jurassic World Alive when we all heard about Jurassic World Rebirth, like back in the days when we first heard about it. He's like Jurassic World Alive. Made a poster about the Titanoboa next to temples, and we know that there were temples in this in Rebirth. So he thought that the Titanoboa was going to be. I did too, honestly. Um, yeah. So that's it for the dinosaurs, I think. If I missed one, let me know if I missed one. Time for the plot holes. The characters, they're somewhat interesting. Most of them, I was just cheering for the dinosaurs to eat them. But I did like the family, though. I thought they were entertaining, except for the weed guy. Yeah. You want to know what pissed me off about that one guy? The fact that he had so much plot armor that a Mutodon saved him from a Velociraptor while he's taking a piss. Yeah. I've never seen anybody have so much plot armor than Rexy. What the I'm not gonna say that. Nope. Nope. Calm down. Yeah, I was not happy with that. Makes sense, but I did like how the Velociraptor. Okay, I'll just say it once. I liked how they portrayed the Velociraptor being quiet and sneaky like an actual predator. I did like that. I did not like it got killed though. But I guess that's life. I don't know. Okay, I'll stop talking about the dinosaurs. I thought the story was interesting. The dinosaurs are all dying, even though that which means that our favorites like Rexy, Buck and Doe, Acid 7, the Mosasaurs are all probably dead. Yes, at 87, I'm not for sure. Moza, the one we all know and love, is definitely dead because Swerve did a video the other day, a few days ago, basically, about a video about behind the scenes of Jurassic World Rebirth. There's a picture of the Mosasaurus that we know and love, just washed up, dead, hunted, or whatever. That's sad, but like he said, new stars have to arise and the old stars has to die. I don't like the idea, but it does make the most sense. Yeah. Oh yeah. Before I leave, I'm gonna have a second channel. I'm not sure what to call it yet, but I'll make a video about it sometime in a few days. Let me know what kind of name you would like for it. Let me know in the comments. I'm Gmo Evolved. Peace out. Peace.